watching Let's Chat.
Our next guests have been together 35 years, and they have taught generations of Chattanoogans and the surrounding area residents about the fine art of martial arts. Joining us now, it is Master Greg Roy, and we have Master Rick Hall. And wow, congratulations to the two of you. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Haven't seen, I don't think, either one of you since maybe during the pandemic.
That was right about the time. Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's because of these guys, the pandemic's butt got kicked. I'm pretty much convinced of that. Wow, you guys are still doing lesson after lesson after lesson, all skill levels, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where do you start them out?
You know, we have children and adults. Everybody starts at white belt. White belt is the beginning rank, and it moves from white to yellow, green through the progression. The belts get darker and darker as you move up, and then they become the black belt, which is the highest rank.
And I have seen both of you guys in action, and you make it look effortless. You really do. What's the secret behind that? And I know Rick has told me in previous interviews, a lot of this is absolutely mental.
It is, 90% mental, 10% physical. But the biggest thing is the commitment. You have to really want to do it, because if you get addicted to the martial arts, I did when I was 28. I was addicted. And I haven't missed a beat in those 35 years. So it becomes a lifestyle. It's more than just kicking, punching, exercising. You have a camaraderie of students and staff, and you're doing things together.
Tell me what it does for your self-esteem the higher up the martial arts ladder you go.
It's so wonderful to watch children. You know, I love working with natural athletes. Obviously, you know, you get a kid that comes in, they're just a natural athlete. But what's more fun is to have the child come in that's tried other sports and hasn't been quite as successful as they'd like to be on there. They're not the natural athlete. They're not, they have no, and then they begin to fail at things, and then it begins to pull everything else down, their whole life down. To watch them learn, because it's an individual activity. Everybody can do this. You don't have to be able to kick straight up in the air to be a great black belt. So these children and these adults come in, the adults get in great shape. They get better shape. They improve their flexibility, their lifestyle, their understanding of nutrition begins to, oh, I'm getting in better shape. Let me think about what I can do to eat better.
Kind of snowballs, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you guys were recently voted the best of the best here in Chattanooga. No surprises there. However, I think this was a surprise. This is a proclamation from Chattanooga Mayor Tim Kelly. Tell me a little bit about this.
Greg Roy quarterbacked this. On March 7th, we taught our very first class 35 years ago. Wow. 35 years we've been teaching right there on Hickson Pike. He signed up within the first month that I opened and been training with me ever since. And Tim Kelly has decided, whereas, that now March 7th is Grandmaster Rick Hall Day in the city of Chattanooga. So.
Very cool. Congratulations. I think it's a number of years overdue, but seriously, I think you well deserved, and thanks for everything you've done teaching.
Thank you, Mayor, by the way.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, if someone's going to put you on the spot like me and say, why don't you guys demonstrate a brief move or two for us, what would you do without going through a whole lot of trouble and without dismantling the studio chairs, or more importantly, dismantling me? What are you going to do?
Let's talk about what we would teach a young lady who's going off to college.
Right.
We have this all the time. They're going away to college. What can you do to teach my child self-defense?
Sure.
I can't make you an expert fighter in a week. I can't make you an expert fighter in a year.
Yeah.
But a bad guy comes up, grabs her by the arm. I want to get away.
Right.
If I pull forward or backwards or side to side, the bad guy's going to win. That's their power line.
So what do you do?
I move at angles. I move my angle here. That's the power line.
So you're evading rather than attacking. So
exactly. I don't want to get in a fist fight with this person. I'm untrained. I just want to escape and move and get away. What's the best form of self-defense?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Show us one other thing very quickly, if you would.
He's going to push me. Again, I'm same power line.
Right.
See, if I step straight back, he's going to get me. He's going to get me. But if I move off his power line here, ooh, we can do whatever we want to from there.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for how many years now? You personally?
45 years.
45 years. What have you most learned about yourself when you're teaching these classes to the kids, whether they're young kids or kids my age or older?
What I have learned, if I've learned anything about life in general, is that I am the very happiest, when I'm doing something for someone else. When I'm helping other people, when I'm doing something that assists other people have a better life, that makes me the happiest I can possibly be.
And you guys have openings for summer classes, I presume?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
All right, tell us how we find out more information to get the kids signed up. And again, it doesn't matter how old or how young you are.
Yes, sir. On our Facebook pages, we have our advertising. On our Instagrams, just different communications through the community. But it's a summer camp. It runs from June to August. That way they're just making a short-term commitment to see if they like it. Includes uniforms and unlimited classes.
And one of the things you both have told me from previous interviews, it's amazing how if you join somebody or join a class, it's amazing how years down the road you're still friends with a lot of those people.
Together, yes.
That says a lot about the integrity of the sport. Congratulations to you for your day. Greg, good to see you. Find out more, you're welcome to stop by the location. They are located on Hickson Pike right next to Chicken Salad Chick.
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. You guys check them out, GregRoyMartialArts.com, GregRoyMartialArts.com. We'll be right back after this.